Hello, in this video I'll be helping you complete the final section of your career plan, which is the work-based learning experiences section 5. Actually we're going to begin with the career abilities I developed in my classes part of that section. So let's go there now. Here we are at the career abilities I developed in my classes part of this section. It's this light purple color here, so make sure you're on the right part now. On the top it says class experiences. Here you're meant to think about and write about 2 skills that you have developed or practiced in any of your classes this year. These are the skills that you will be choosing from. Okay, so you can take a look at those. They're using technology, planning, organizing, collaborating, communicating, time management, researching, problem solving, and creating. These are the skills that you're going to think about and write about when you think about the skills that you have learned in your classes this year. And to write about that, you simply answer these questions here. Okay, and I can give you some examples now. In column A, you're just going to write the name of the class. In the second column, you need to choose 2 skills. Okay, so think about the class that you took and think about 2 of these skills that you gained in that class and simply write those skills here. So here are 2 skills that you feel that you learned in the class, for example. And then we're on to column C. Column C says describe the project or assignment that helped you develop or practice both career abilities. So here I would like you to write 2 sentences about each of the skills, describing a project or an assignment, something that you did in the class, which describes how you practice that ability. And I'll give you an example now. So you see here that the student wrote 2 sentences about using technology and then 2 sentences about collaborating in the class. Finally, you're going to answer the question, how can practicing these abilities or skills help you in a future career? So I'll give you an example of that now. Here you see that the student wrote 2 sentences answering the question, how can practicing the ability or skill of using technology help them in the future? And they answered the question here about collaborating. So now, if you haven't interned this semester, either in school, in my class, or in Canva, you won't be able to answer the questions here. What you will do is answer these questions for a second class. Okay, so what I would like you to do is to copy the whole table. So you can just click right before the C in class and select everything and copy this and then paste it below. And just delete your first answers and choose a second class, column E. And do the same thing you did here, just for a second class. If you have interned, you only need to write about 1 class experience and your internship experience. You're going to think about and write about 2 skills that you have practiced in your internship in our school or while working for Canva. Okay, so those of you who have not interned, you can stop this video and complete 2 of these graphic organizers. And those of you who have interned, you can continue watching the video to understand how to complete this section. So as you did with the class experience, you're going to choose 2 skills that you believe you practice or developed in your interning experience. It could be any 2 of these 9 skills. And you'll just go through and answer A, B, C, and D. Okay, so here you can simply describe the experience, and you interned with this teacher in this class, or if you intern for Canva, just write a quick description of that interning. It could be less, it could be a phrase, it doesn't even have to be a full sentence. Then in column B, you're selecting two of those abilities from these 9 above. The student practiced both communicating and organizing. Then the student is going to answer column C. How did you develop these two abilities? You need to write at least 2 sentences for each ability. So 2 sentences about communicating and 2 sentences about organizing, answering the question. Finally, you need to answer column D. And the question there is, how can practicing these abilities help you in a future career? Here is an example answer in column D. The student is writing 2 sentences about communicating that answers the question, and 2 sentences about organizing that answers the question. After you do that, you are completed. Thank you very much.